Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard
line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Right, 80. 11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go.
Right back to Chase. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Counter play, Brown. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught, Chase has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 12. And the Bengals first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Oh, here we go. Stop.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Henry McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Bengals get to him and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 6.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
It is caught left side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Through the middle, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow to the air now. Dump off caught by his back. Jukes away from one. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
12, gun.
First down carry for Brown. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Here we go. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Off the play fake, Burrow. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Dot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Has room into the secondary. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Gun.
Brown will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Here we go.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 3. Brings up
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Burrow's caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
12. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. Gets it to the 15, and he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead on the first play of the drive. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can.
Now Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Now carried by Giddens. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 32-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. And he's caught Jalen Royals. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Be ready. Fire down these two.
One here with Giddens. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Under the pistol, it's Giddens. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
At the 25-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock, and almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Pressure coming from Mahomes. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Giddens does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Only a yard on the pickup. Now it's 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
Escapes a defender. And he is down at the 30-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Running in here with Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Attack!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Giddens. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18.
Chiefs 28, Bengals 10. Harrison Butker in a kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's it downfield. It's Chase. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And dose of the hurry up here.
11 empty. 11 empty.
That's good. 11 Bengals. First down.
11.
First and 10 at the
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
He may not have had him immediately, but the minute the quarterback broke containment and got outside the pocket, it gave his man enough time, enough leeway to break loose and become a target down the field.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Yellow. What's that?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Back to the well again. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They give it to him again. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Right side.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Butker knocks it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Right side.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one and mention the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motioning Chase left.
Can.
On first down. Here's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This might be a free play for him. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second.
Get set. 180.
Burrow on the play action. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
1-1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. 180.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Stop.
3rd and 1. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
This is Giddens. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line of
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the pistol, Smith. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th.
I'm 1, ready?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Now he's past the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
11 MT, Kate. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Finds him over the this one does not go far.
Gotta go score.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 MT.
Brings up second and 8 at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeffrey Bossa. So we'll have it at the 35 before the return hits the sideline. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Another snap from the 8 here in second and goal.
I down these two. 180. Right side.
They'll send him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the fourth. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. We'll take this at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Burrow on first down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
They'll run here on first down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
52-yard attempt.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10 now from the 46.
Gun, go.
Counter play, Brown. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Bengals
You know what?
18.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time, baby.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Yellow.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Right. Left side.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they continue playing their best ball of the